Hey everybody, and welcome back to Yoga with Cameron. Today we have a 20-minute flow that's actually what I will be using for my practicum to decide whether or not I get to be a yoga teacher. So hop on your mat, grab a couple blocks if you have them, and grab about 20 minutes of your time, and we will get you all stretched out and worked out today. Start in child's pose today, so go ahead and bring your hands to your mat and your knees and feet to the mat here in a tabletop position. When you're ready, you can go ahead and bring your booty to your heels and press back. And go ahead and bring your forehead to the floor here. If you need to, you could place a block underneath your booty or your forehead here to kind of ease up and take up some of that space in between you and the floor, if necessary here. Once here, you can either straighten your arms here and find an active version of the pose, spreading your fingers wide and really feeling that energy through your arms, or you can bring your elbows to the ground and kind of bring your hands over one another into more of a diamond position to find a more relaxed state here. Once here, and once you found your comfortable position, go ahead and start connecting with your breath. And see how you're feeling with your breath today. Notice how you're breathing now coming into class. And then once you've kind of observed how your breath is, start taking notice of how your body feels. Are you feeling kind of wired up today? Are there any spots of tension that you feel? And notice where you're breathing in your body. Is it a really deep belly breath? Is it kind of shallow and coming kind of into your shoulders and then going away? And then when you're ready, start connecting with a deeper breath here. We're going to inhale for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And exhale for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that once more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, let it all go. 1, 2, 3. When you're ready, we're going to start connecting with our Ujjayi breath. That will be breathing in through your nose and exhaling like you're fogging up a glass, but still closing your mouth. So it'll kind of sound a little bit like this. So inhale whenever you're ready for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, Ujjayi, fog up that window. Once more, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, fog up that window. 1, 2, 3. When you're ready, go ahead and press up into a tabletop position, and we will start our flow today. So starting out, we're going to start with a couple cat-cows. So we'll begin on the inhale. Make sure that your fingers are spread wide here. You want to be able to see pie slices in between your hands. Make sure that you can look between your legs and not see your feet, but that they're pretty running parallel to one another, and that your knees are stacked under your hips. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bring your chest up through your hands and kind of bring, like someone's pulling a string down through your belly button, pulling it down to the mat. On your exhale, round to your back, and like you're kind of rounding over a beach ball or kind of trying to look like a Halloween cat here. Inhale back to our cow position, looking forward to the front of the room. Exhale, rounding like a Halloween cat here. Inhale, find that cow position, really kind of pulling that tailbone to the ceiling. Really feels good here, like that someone's pulling a string up from here. And exhale, bring it back down. When you're ready, go ahead and press up into your first downward dog of the day. So here, keeping those fingertips wide, you're going to be pressing into the knuckles of your hands here. And go ahead and keep your knees bent here. And so you're going to have those toes curled under, knees are bent, hands are pressing wide with our weight kind of in our toes and our knuckles. And start kind of prioritizing finding a parallel straight line in your upper body. Pressing your upper body towards your back thighs. It should almost feel like you're kind of in a handstand here. And when you're ready, you can start straightening those legs out. If you're more comfortable staying with your knees tucked, that's absolutely okay too. From here, you can start pedaling those feet to the ground, walking your dog, and just kind of stretching out the back of those legs today. Be gentle here, as this is likely your first down dog of the day. On your next inhale, lift that right leg to the sky. On your exhale, step that right foot in between your hands. You can uncurl, untuck those back toes, and go ahead and grab blocks if you have them handy. If not, you can kind of use your hands to press up here, placing them on that upper thigh. We're going to come into our low lunge. And so instead of kind of just falling into our joints here, what we're kind of trying to prioritize is having our knee directly over our ankle here and kind of zippering up our thighs to kind of find some strength here in this pose. Stay here for an inhale for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and an exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale here, and on our exhale, we're going to move back. You can walk your blocks back and kind of just straightening that front leg is the only transition that we made, kind of sitting back a little bit. Bringing our toes to our nose on our right leg, and on your exhale, if you want to try to fold a little bit forward to find a deeper stretch in the back of that leg. If you need to micro bend the knee here, that's absolutely okay too. Protect it a little bit. When you're ready, go ahead and step that right knee back to meet the other, and we will come back down to our tabletop position. From here, on your next inhale, take your right leg and kick it back, straight. On your next exhale, tuck it in and touch your knee to your nose, or try to do the best that you can there. That's kind of the idea that we're trying to go for. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bring it in. Rounding kind of once again in that Halloween cat position. Inhale, kick it back, and bring it back in one more time, knee to nose, and set it back down to meet the other. When you're ready, go ahead and step back up into your downward facing dog, and we will do it on the other side. On your inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, right or left leg steps in between your hands here. Go ahead and grab those blocks again if you need them, or bring those hands back to your thighs. Once again, try to spread the toes wide and kind of pressing through the entire foot here. Either having your hands on your thighs or the blocks here. Once again, try to zipper up throughout, bringing kind of bubbling up your mat. It's kind of what is kind of a good illustration for what that kind of feels like here, by pulling your thighs together to find some strength here. Inhale for a count of 3 here. Deep inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. On your next inhale, walk it back here, straightening that front leg, bringing our left toes to face our nose or point towards our nose. On your next exhale, you can bend forward to try to find a deeper stretch behind that back leg. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring that left knee back to meet the right. Coming back to our tabletop position for those knee to nose crunches again. On your next inhale, left leg kicks back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding like a Halloween cat. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, rounding like a Halloween cat. From here, go ahead and come back to that child's pose position to reconnect with the breath if you've lost it here. Take a large inhale, maybe your deepest breath of the day, and let it all go. Take one more inhale here, and then exhale, and then we'll get ready to flow it out. From here, go ahead and press up back into your tabletop position, coming directly into down dog. From down dog here, go ahead and slowly walk your hand or your feet up to meet your hands. From here, we're going to take, on your inhale, a half lift, finding a flat back here. I like to almost think of like my upper body here being like the lever at kind of like the parking garage that says, oh yeah, no, you can't come in. Okay, now you can. Really prioritizing that like length in your spine here to find this flat back here. From here, go ahead and fold forward on your exhale. On your next inhale, coming up slowly like that lever all the way up this time, bringing your arms down, around, and up. Go ahead and swan dive your hands back down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, down, around, and up, finding that length in our spine, coming all the way up. Bringing your hands to prayer, go ahead and bring that left knee into your chest. From here, visualize coming into warrior two here. So what we're looking for is heel to arch alignment. So using your balance here, try to bring that left foot back to have the middle part of your left foot intersecting that heel of that right foot. You can readjust here once you're here to kind of find the right length here, because what we're ideally looking for is to have our right leg at a 90-degree angle, but that is extremely difficult for many of us. So what we really want to prioritize here is kind of pressing through our entire front foot here and the back heel, or like the back edge of that back foot here, and really finding kind of our hips being even here. If you think of your hip points, kind of making sure that they are not either one off to the side or where you're like reaching here, one backwards, where they're more in line with one another, and then also having your knee directly over your ankle. Once you've kind of found that correct posture here, go ahead and bring your arms up here. Reaching one arm towards the front of the room and one arm towards the back. When you're ready, go ahead and straighten that front leg, and we will find reverse triangle pose here, reaching that right arm back up and overhead. When you're ready, go ahead and kind of start turning this right foot in to find a wide-legged forward fold. You want your knees to be a little bit further in than your ankles, and we'll fold forward here at the hips. Once again, kind of visualizing that parking garage lever. Prioritizing length in the spine. Once you're here, let's come up on your inhale for a half lift, finding that flat back again. Exhale, folding back over. Feeling that juicy stretch here. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk it over to the other side, and we will go ahead and step our right foot up to meet the left. From here, we'll go ahead and do those inhales for the half lift. So inhale, half lift, thinking of prioritizing that length in the spine. Exhale, folding forward back over the legs. If you need to micro bend your legs here, that's okay too. Inhale, down, around, and up. Arms come down, around, and up. Lifting up for our standing position, and hands come down to prayer. Let's do that one more time here. Inhale, arms down, around, and up. And then we will swan dive forward for our forward fold here. You can find some ragdoll here if you want to kind of clasp each elbow and really just let your head hang heavy here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, find that flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And then we will bring that right knee to our chest after coming down, around, and up. Bring that right knee into your chest here. Now, once again, visualizing you know where we're going. We're going back to warrior two. So visualize finding that knee, heel to arch alignment, and use that balance to get that right foot to the back of the mat. Once you're here, kind of find that alignment again in that right posture where you're pressing through this front leg with heel directly underneath, or ankle directly underneath the knee, and that back leg and the heel to arch alignment pressing through that outer edge of the foot. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your body up and your arms up, one arm facing the front of the room, one arm facing back. Inhale here. On your next exhale, straighten that front leg and fold back over, bringing your left arm up, around, and over for a reverse triangle. When you're ready, go ahead and walk that left foot back in, finding our wide angle pose, so your feet should have your toes a little bit further in than your heels, and we will fold all the way forward like that parking meter lever to find some stretch in the back of our legs here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And when you're ready, walk it back over to the other side, walking towards your right foot here. Now your right foot should be in between your hands. Kick that right foot back, finding that plank position here, and hold. Really zip up through your legs here, through your thighs, like someone's kind of touching their hands in between. You're like, whoop, no, get out of there. That's what I like to say here, and really pulling that navel up to your spine. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Don't lose your breath here. Take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Let's get this core work in, y'all. Don't drop. Just shed. If you need to drop your knees, you can, but try to stay up. Let's stay for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Press back into that child's pose. Much needed at this moment, and reconnect with your breath and take a much needed rest here. Once again, feel free to kind of let go of the kind of power pose here and bring your hands more to that diamond shape. Bringing your elbows and forearms to the ground. Inhale here, really deep. And exhale with your mouth open, really stick your tongue out. This is called lion's breath. And let it all go. Let go of all that heat that you made today in this practice. And now, just feel free to start breathing normally here. When you're ready, start walking your hands back, and we will come to a seated position to find a little bit of a stretch here. So go ahead and bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly pose here. And you can start kind of flapping your wings here by moving your knees up and down. And opening your feet like a book here, I always find feels really nice. When you're ready, bring your feet out in front of you, and we will start folding forward. Try to touch your toes if you can, but that's kind of the feeling that you should be getting here. If you need to just place your hands on the backs of your calves, that works as well. Finding kind of that stretch here. You can fold over your legs if you would like. Just kind of trying to find that hamstring stretch here. From here, go ahead and bring that left foot in, tuck it in. You can walk that right foot a little bit further out. Kind of bringing toes to your nose here like we were doing earlier. Place that left hand on the ground here, bringing that right hand up and over for a good side body stretch here. When you're ready, you can switch it out here, tucking that right leg or right foot in now, bringing that left leg out, toes to nose here, placing your right hand down behind your right thigh, reaching that left arm up and over for that side body stretch on the left side. When you're ready here, you can come to a cross-legged position. Go ahead and close your eyes and take notice of your intention that you set for this practice today. How did you do? Take note of it without judgment and know that you did great today. that, taking some time for you, taking some time to pour into your health, mentally, physically, spiritually. And kind of take what you learned during today's practice off of your mat with you out into the world. Taking those deep breaths in our interactions with others and just kind of in our daily trials that we face. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart into a prayer position. Bring your forehead down to meet your fingers. Let it all go. One last exhale. Namaste. Thank you guys.